Spiritual Connect family, I'm coming through with a love reading for Virgo. Coming through with a love reading for Virgo. This is a love reading for Virgo. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo? For love this week? What do you have for Virgo for love? Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for love? Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for love? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for love? Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for love? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. This table is sticky. I've cleaned it, but it's just something about it. I don't know if it's the finish or what. It's not my usual space. If by the end of this video, you feel compelled to, you can hit that like button. You can subscribe to become a part of the Spiritual Connect family to get notifications when I upload, as I improve on my channel. You can comment if something sticks out to you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Have a message for Virgo. Thank you for what you've given. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Message for Virgo. All right, so I have the Fool card here in the reverse. I have the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse. I have the Ace of Cups here in the reverse. I have the Eight of Swords here in the upright. I have the Strength card here in the reverse. And I have the Four of Cups here in the upright. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the message. Virgo, right now you are in a position where you are overwhelmed by problems and personal issues. You're dissatisfied. You may be experiencing some depression, being self-absorbed. Maybe you have lost interest with the things that used to interest you. And the cards are telling me that right now, as far as love, you need to focus on yourself. Right now, it does not look like love is on the front burner, so to speak. It does not look like love is in the oven. You know what I'm saying? Like it's baking and it's on its way. What I'm getting here is you need to take the time to love yourself. You may have in the past or in a present situation given love and not received it back in the way that you had given it out. Okay? And so you may be feeling depleted on your own personal self-love. And the Spirit is saying, the cards here are saying, you need to take the time out and focus on yourself. Deal with some of those childhood traumas. Do some shadow work. Take the opportunity to bask in this full moon energy and release some of those things that no longer serve you, that has held you back, that has contributed to relationships that have not been well rounded for you, that has not provided the thing that you were desiring and looking for. It appears that it's like unrequited love here. Okay, you feel like you're living in regards to someone else's truth. This is not what you want, what you're presently in, or what you just came out of. Okay, you're showing weak character by remaining in a situation that is that's draining you, or steady um, reviving and revisiting a old dead situation, and things may not appear to be dead because you still have things as a result of that past relationship. So it's possible that you could have children with this person. It's possible that you all have money or something like that tied up together, whatever, or a business of some sorts. It could be those things are possible, maybe a house or whatever tied up, and you keep revisiting that thing because of that. But spirit is saying, no, you need to take time and focus on self. You need to take time and focus on self. You don't be your own enemy by continuing to not do the necessary work with you in order to have a better outcome with someone else. Okay. um You just might not be ready right now for a relationship. Even if you're currently in one, you may need to sit that person down and tell them that you need to do some work on yourself. Not necessarily, I'm not saying, please don't look at this video and then go and call up so and so, or go home, or whatever the case may be, or go upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, and be like, it's over. I got to work on myself. But you may want to sit this person down that either you are currently in a relationship with, or whoever you may have something going on with in recent past, or if you have some potential, because you may have some potential love affairs, and spirit is saying you need to work on yourself. Your actions are not up to par. You're exhausting yourself. And it deal with those traumas, those things that cause you to act out sometimes in a childlike way, because you haven't really figured out what needs to be figured out for you. um you might need to let that person or those people, or however, you may need to let them know, hey, I gotta work on me right now. Give me a second to work on me. I'm gonna get back to you, and mean that in the most sincere form. And if this is truly something, if this is a potential, the potential that you desire, that person will have some understanding. I think spirit would let you know, give you an indicator that this is the right choice, and this person is the right choice, if they have some understanding about that. But the cards are really saying, when it comes to love, you need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself. Don't worry in fear, because that blocks positive outcomes, blocks positive action here. Don't be foolish and reckless in regards to love. Truly do the work. Um, Spirit, what do you have for advice for Virgo in regards to working on oneself? The Empress card here popped out, in the reverse. This is not okay. So if you have been feeling like in the relationship that things may not be working out because you're coming up short, Spirit wants you to know that even though you may need to do the work on yourself, this work is not talking about possessions. This work is not talking about material things. Okay? This is not talking about, you know, getting your hair done and getting your nails done, getting your body done, dieting, working out. Although all of those things is fine, and you can do those things for self care if that's what you decide to do. But that's not what Spirit is talking about. Spirit is talking about digging deep and working on what needs to be worked on, healing from the inside out, so that you can have positive outcome for the thing that you're trying to manifest, that you desire, for the relationship that you may be in, or that one that's coming. Maybe for you to help, for you to heal those old wounds from past, so that you can appropriately deal with this person, whether if you all have some things tied up, whether you all have a child together, a house together, business together, healing those things so you can appropriately deal with this person. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying. It's not about any outside possession. It is definitely about the inside. Okay, we have the Three of Swords here in the reverse, and then we have the Ace of Wands here in the upright. Whoever it is may not be being completely honest with you about um, the problems that they see. Maybe you're not being completely honest about the problems that you see. Someone's not being honest, and they're being content and being complacent. Okay. And that's why I say, when you do the work within yourself, you can acknowledge the problems that you may have, as well as the problems that may be presently in front of you as far as your interaction and relationship with this other energy. Okay. But the work has to be done on your part in order for you to acknowledge that, because someone is not doing that. And with the Three of Swords being here in the reverse, someone's not doing that. Someone's not seeing a reason for any change to occur, but there is necessary change that needs to happen for this thing to be our Ace of Wands here in the upright. Something good can come of this situation, okay? But the work has to be done on your end within self. Spirit is asking you to work on those traumas, work on those, open your eyes, acknowledge the flaws, acknowledge the faults, acknowledge the things that may not be working within you or working for you in with whatever, in the connection, so that this can truly start off on a good foot. Okay, nothing's perfect, but when we acknowledge the things that are truly detrimental to a successful connection, then we can really bring that thing up to par. You know, when I step into a room and I acknowledge what needs to be cleaned up and what needs to be fixed, then I can work on those things to bring that room up to 4-star, 5-star energy. But if I don't acknowledge that, then it'll remain in a 2-star, 3-star bracket. You have to um, definitely do the work. I hope that this resonates with someone. I hope that you got something from this, Virgo. If you didn't, leave it here. Spirit will have something for you another time. Um, I love you as Spirit does. I want you to be blessed as Spirit wants you to be blessed. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. Ashe and Amen.